Welcome back to more Timberborn. It is so hot in this room. This may not be the longest episode ever because I may have to go and pass out somewhere. What you can see here, though, is this is starting to take shape. It's great, isn't it? What you missed out on, though, was me freaking out, trying to think of where's everything going with it. It has taken a heck of a lot of explosives, and this little project here is going to take even more. I'll explain this in a minute. But further to that, because of the shortage of explosives, I've added these two in. Needed to. Wasn't he a Sith Lord? Did I put coffee in there when I meant to put berries? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Coffee's good, and we've got a lot of berries over here anyway, so that's all good. Need to improve coffee storage. We ripped that out and replaced that with sluice. I think I was doing that last episode. Don't know if it actually finished or not, but it's done now. So now we have a pond, which makes things a little bit greener, except from up here because it's too high up. But it's made some of this green. It looks a bit nicer with that in rather than just a big hole. Still need to get across to that. Right, so the big things that have been going on then, I built a huge storage yard over here to allow me to pick up the bits from here when I destroy them, and from over here as well, and also to just store materials for making this. It's going to take a lot of wood. So it's all flattened out. Now I realised when it was coming in, if I were going to feed in here, it would mean that the bad water was coming off over here, kind of thing. Which is not good, not what I wanted at all. So I decided to reverse it. So we're going to have to come up with a pipe system that comes up over here. I had moved that hole, I've now put it back. I've blown up another hole down there for power shafts. We're going to cut out a hole here, and we're going to do it with some sluice gates that then run underground, a little passage, down into here, right, which will then flow in via more sluice gates, fill up this area. I'll probably use some levees again down there to control the direction of it, and also just to provide some pillar supports for things as well, to then get it to finally flow off the map down here. This is all going to be covered over. We're going to build a station at different points. So at the bottom of this it's going to be levees surrounding it. We're going to build in a station towards the bottom. We may have a couple of tiers of this in, because what we want to do is move our bad water pumps down there. We know that we need quite a lot of bad water to stay on top of things, especially when blowing stuff up. We may want to blow up more stuff in future and just terraform all this stuff over here, make it a bit flatter, you know, make it a bit more accessible. We haven't really started on this yet. But yeah, that's the basic plan. We also need a lot of explosives though for digging more tunnels for power shafts and more underground railroad lines. So we will always need a lot of bad water, because we also need it for our breeding pods, for the advanced ones, unless we go back to doing the regular ones, but, well, who wants to do that? This is all going to have to get piped, though, to come across over here. So we're going to build a big tall tower, run it on some supports, all the way across here. Which is going to be super fun time. I thought I'd set priorities on this, apparently I hadn't. Oh, I set priorities on there. Maybe I don't even need them, though. That's cool. That is cool, in fact. So we go boom, 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 boom. That blows that out. I can then put in path along there. I can then reach that one, because we want to build a scaffold, so I'm using the bridges here, just to blow this down basically to bedrock again, because it's going to be coming through bedrock level from over here. I've only done one layer on each of these for the moment, just because I was picturing it and I haven't bothered finishing that yet, because I had noticed this issue here. So it's going to have to go all the way down to bedrock, which is going to take a lot more explosives again. Hence why I felt it was important to put these two in. They're running at 100% efficiency because there's a lot of power down here and we've got a lot of things turned off. We're not making planks because we keep on refunding them from things. We'll probably need to produce some in a bit, but right now, no, it's fine. We could turn off the smelters, but I don't think they're actually using any power. It's night time, so it's hard to tell. What is using power? 250 horsepower. Oh, the food factory. No. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. It was just showing their status, I think, wasn't it? What was it? I don't know, I've gone insane. Somebody was using power. Somebody was using, like, a little bit, but I think they were just late clocking off. We've now got this in, though, so we can go back underground when we need to, but I'm getting the explosives in here first, and we're going to try and get the power in. Thinking about it as well, though, we need to improve the network. So we need to improve where all of the things are going to go. We can now put in our other bridge. Really want those bridges in, actually. I want this done. Yeah, I know I'm high prioritising everything again, but what of it? Shut up. Right, so if we click down there, let's get that level. Right, okay, so we're going to go back to the tunnel. Don't know why I put those extra ones in, that was a dragging error. Oh, we do want that one. Don't we? Yeah, we do. We want to cable up these ones, so... Power! There. So I'm going to have the power coming out round up here. But then, if we have the power coming down there... I want to take this down to where we're working down here. I was going to have it pop out over there, which may be a terrible idea. Can we build another one down there, or... No, that's bedrock. Cool. Right. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to come in that little space where we used to have the the woodcutter's flag. That can then connect in. I don't know if it actually does properly connect to these, or if these need to connect on the bits, but whatever. It can connect into there at the front, at the very least. Right, so now we have that in place. So if we go back to the underground... I promise I will try to not sing anymore. We're going to have to come up and over the tubeway, which is not the easiest task in the known universe. But it's okay, I have a cunning plan, for I am totally not Baldric. Right. We can go over the tubeway, which is fine. I might get a bit claustrophobic for our poor little beavers. And that is actually underneath other things. So we want to get down to that level there. We had a way down, but now we've built on top of it, and this has got the blades in, so we can't use that. So what I want to do is find a location fairly nearby. Wow, the kids have got a lot. And blow a channel into it. I'm going to come down from here, I think. And then I want to look how far down that cuts. We don't actually want to go all the way to bedrock, you see. That's bedrock. So we don't actually want that one in place. Cool. Now we know. But this will all get covered back over eventually. Oh yeah, I'm still on awkward zone, or awkward level. Right, bridges are mostly in. Just gotta get one more in. Detonate those two. Get last bridge in. Hot stairs. Make it do that. Then what we're going to do is keep on filling this in. And yes, it is going to take a while. Still got to go another depth. But it's fine. We'll exercise patience. We've got 168, 167. There's 144 down there. so shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, they can build that from the other side. So why did I bother blowing up the mountain? Don't know. It's because I'm stupid and I forgot that. They're only going to be temporary anyway. Scaffolding again, you see. I think they look cool as well. Look at them go though. On 3 times speed here. They're getting that in quite nicely. They're all spewing out of the train over here. Kind of wanting to get this done though before we start using the dynamite on the tunnels. That said, I am going to hurry this along before I forget what I was doing. It's purely why I'm going for high priority in this, because I will forget what I was doing. It's actually going pretty well. They're putting this in pretty quick. Overall well-being has dropped a little bit. We will be remedying this. We will be getting this up to as high as we can, realistically. Yeah, I think it's just with long building hours. And we have virtually nobody with wet fur. Since to do the mushrooms, even though I hate them. I don't know how they're struggling with some of these. We really need to get campfires in though. More rooftop terraces, more roofs. Yeah, we just need to get more of this in. We need to get the tribute to ingenuity. The Earth repopulator can wait. But we need to get this in. So I'm thinking we're going to have a big area for that kind of thing. We're waiting for them to get this done. It shouldn't take too long. Gone down a little bit on water as well. Just a little bit. So to remedy that, we used to have the bad water pumper over here. Well, let's take the good water pumper to replace him. There we go. I'm back up to 34 anyway. Look at all these trees. So pretty. It's so cool. And they are cutting them down. You can see in the middle they've been cutting them down. There may actually be too many trees, not enough lumberjacks. I'm okay with this. I'm not too upset. How are we doing? Getting there. Really, really getting there. Good beavers. Go, go, go! Because I want to get down to bedrock and then cut across over to there. How are they doing with these two? Done. Dunzos. Nice. Detonate. Oh, I did want to go too long, didn't I? Oopsies. Yep, oopsie indeed. We'll put that in. High priority again. We could just grab some of the explosives out of there, to be honest. It's only go up here. Literally just along the road, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. We're not going to move all this eventually anyway, but I thought I'd put this in for the moment. We may even put it in a tower near here anyway. Reminisce about days of old. Planks. Yeah, a treated plank, sorry. Gears gone down a little bit because we haven't had them on for ages. We've been building these power shafts kind of thing like this. And then thinking, no, I don't want it there, and then deleting it, and then realising, yeah, I do actually want it there. It's because I'm stupid. This beaver coming along at like midnight to do this. Well, following the morning, basically. They won't be doing this for much longer. We are going to be putting a station in down here. In fact, maybe we should put a station in over here now. No, there's no real point because we can't connect it yet. I'm just going to let this be inefficient for the moment. Yeah, if you were doing this a bit smarter kind of thing, you would think ways around it. Hang on. I'll do 4 corners. Should meet in the middle. Oh, they do actually go at different times based on when you click them, even when paused. Well, wasn't that pretty? Cool, cool, cool. 115, we need another 144. We'll get that produced in no time. Meanwhile, you see the levies going in. Yoink. And does this reach bedrock yet? No. We'll need another solitary layer underneath. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I'm saying that way too much. Right, what I want here then... I could have put it one further back, but I didn't want to. What we're going to be doing here then is cutting this down here. And I'm not going to high prioritize it yet. Because I hope I can remember long enough. God, it's so hot in here. It's not just hot, it's humid. I like how they just put stuff in place and then walk off without doing anything else. Love them. 209 beavers at the moment as well, which is kind of cool. How are we doing filling up the big thing? Badly! Let's turn the water view off and we'll destroy this stack of levies. Hold that up. Put water back on. No one take that down to 0.2 maybe. We don't really care about the power down here soon, at least. We care about it at the moment. But soon we won't care. Down to 205 beavers, 4 died of old age during the night. See them pop in, it's great. I like doing it on the contrast with the high priority as well. It just makes it easier to see, for one thing. Come on, add more. Cool. I wish I had a more regular pattern of doing it as well though. Makes me think of a lights out game kind of situation. When I've got all these levies in as well, I'm going to start putting the water wheels in. I probably don't need the power shafts to go all the length. But let's start putting the water wheels in anyway. Maybe I don't want it all the way back actually, thinking about it. No, hang on, because the water's going to be dumping down the other side, so... I've kind of cancelled plans out and it's spinning off that way. If it doesn't do enough, then we'll have to think. But it should do enough. It should. That's not tall enough yet, is it? That's why. Right. So hopefully that's got enough space to turn. If it doesn't turn, then we're kind of screwed. I just delete that one. Fresh morning. More explosives going in. Oh yeah, that's the initial 100, isn't it? Then we added that, and then those 4. Or it might have been that, and then those 4. Because you're going to go up to a 10 by 10. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. I don't know why they go in at different rates in the same thing. You know what, I'm going to high prioritise these because some of them aren't going to be working on that project over there. Because I'll be struggling to get the explosives. So, whatever. Yes, I know, it's dumb of me to constantly high prioritise everything. Don't care! I'm actually going to put the couple on there. Or 3 on there. I'm not going to high prioritise them though because I don't want them to be high prioritised. It's made this area though a lot nicer and greener again. Which is nice. I could have put like a sluice or something like that on there to prevent this from ever getting contaminated up here and killing these trees. We are going to replant something up there, I think, just to make it look nicer. Or we could just leave them. Reminders of times gone. Oh hey! Only 6 away, and we've got 81 explosives. Because it's night time. I want to be able to blow them up at night time. Alas, no. Come on, guys. We want to expand our population again as well in a bit. A little bit. To account for all the jobs that are currently paused. We'll need to resolve the mangrove situation a bit better. Maybe it's because we're just not storing them. Enough, at least. We'll build a big pantry kind of thing. Cool, they're done. Just going to start in this corner. And actually we'll start building from that corner. Yeah, so you can only do up to 10 by 10. Then do those. That stack and that stack. Cool. Right, and then, naturally, lay out the things we want to be done first. Did I hear explosion somewhere else? No. Probably just an echo. Right, okay, so they can go in. Look at them trooping across, starting building stuff. They're so cute. Still got to work out how I'm going to pipe this up. Probably just with levees. And then when we get to a certain point, it's going to have to go on the overhangs and impermeable floors. I have a feeling this is never going to get proper full again. You know, it's only going to get about half depth. Which is a shame. But what can you do? Probably something, but there are a few ideas knocking around my head, but none of them really make me want to do it. I've got most of the baseline in here. Start stacking levies again on the second tier. Don't forget you can only do 10. We will have a slightly unfortunate view off the side of the map, but it is what it is. I really kind of hate that phrase, if I'm being honest. But it's just a truism. Right, these are starting to all go in properly. When they're in, we're then going to have to get some beavers down to the bottom to tunnel. And I forgot it needs to be 2-tier tunnel. So maybe I shouldn't have blown that corner up yet. Meh. I'm really good at caring. In fact, before we blow this out, we'll have all this in place. And then we'll build the tunnel. Because this is probably the easiest way of doing it. So do that, and then we can take out the tunnel supports and then dynamite it again from underneath. Because the overhanging 3D terrain will keep it together. Oh, I don't think I can place that down there now. Can I place a double? Can I not place over dynamite? Crap. Don't be in. It's in, basically. I'll take them out. I am a moron now. I'm going to take a bunch of these out, aren't I? It's probably in. Yep. Basically knocked in as well. Wait, that wants to be a single, doesn't it, as well? I don't know why I didn't just demolish it and build these in, but... detonate it, I mean. Probably could have done. Alas, I'm stupid. I'll let them put in the last couple. And then we'll just detonate and... oh, there's one there. Oh, we still have a ways to go. That's inconvenient. I genuinely thought we were further down than that. But no, it was just the wall we could see. And we're going to go... we may as well go 2 further. Link it up to the end there. Why not? Hang on. I've gone a level too high, haven't I? I have, haven't I? Right, let's pause this then and ripple that out again. Because I'm an idiot. Game. Thanks. Right. Let's put stairs in there. Path. 2, 3. Right. And let's get on this. Highest priority, because I really want to get this in. And I can show you what I mean by how I'm going to do it. Hopefully we have time. We're already at about half an hour. We have 55 explosives left. We're getting more as well when we pick them back up. Oh, they've picked some back up already. We're going to have to blitz that out again though, because I'm stupid. Immeasurably so. While we're at it as well, thinking of the train route I'm going to be putting in. So there's a train station over there. We don't want to quite be at the bottom, but most will be coming from this way. No, hang on. This is a little bit better. Tunnels are in landscaping. Why am I dragging out double? How does it link up that pathway there? I think it's under it, isn't it? Or is it under the one next to it? Just because I don't want them to build that yet, I'm putting it as a marker. Yeah, that's perfect. So when we come a bit up from the base of the world kind of thing. So that one there should be in the right place. They're going now to put them in. Of course they need planks. Probably not producing any, but we've got thousands. Only 4,000 of them. Interesting, that went the other side. Mm-hmm. Now I can put the dynamite back on there, but keep it low priority. So as soon as we can get into there, We've got it opened out. We can actually, though, immediately destroy that platform. And that one. Which is cool. Let them pick up the planks. I think some of them are going down just to collect them, because they can use them elsewhere. Yep. Meanwhile, what else is going on? Don't know. Where is everybody? They picked these up yet? Oh, we've got a bad tide incoming. Great. Hopefully it's not that long so that we don't use all this up. We will, because this only lasts for like a day at the moment. Maybe just need to lower the depth of that. Might be a little bit high. Yes, the 10 off. It's a one-day bad tide. We might survive it. Why am I trying to angle this when I can just click down like this? Yeah, it's quite a long way though through that tunnel to get through. Meanwhile though, this is all looking pretty decent. Oh, we've still got a few gaps in it. Where's that one? Oh yeah. Yeah, so I noticed a bit of a problem actually. Since I put in this loop for the housing here, where I wanted to put the thing, it no longer works. So I'm having to, well, detonate there. Sneak it into that corner kind of thing. I don't know if I can plug it straight on top of the thing or not. I genuinely don't know. I am disappointed in myself not noticing that. It's going to be a nice little fit. Yeah, we'll see what we can do, shall we? Okay, this bad tide's nearly over. Still have water in there. Which is cool. Oh, they're not actually high prioritised. Oops, I thought I did that. Well, I'm dumb. So what have they been doing instead? Not that, thank goodness. I've been doing this one over here. No, I think I set them all to low as well, didn't I? Yeah, I set them all to low. So what were they doing? I'm supposed to pick up duty. Right, so I'm going to keep an eye on this for a bit. As I've said though, because it's so hot, I think I might actually cut this episode a little bit early. Yeah, I'm really struggling with the heat, I'm afraid to say. So I am going to cut this one a little bit early, but I'll get this all built in. I'll show you the results of it afterwards, because it's going to be a bit boring just watching this happen. You already know what it looks like. Beaver hammers into wall, wall explodes. But then I'm just going to delete all the supports down here and then put a layer of dynamite all the way across the bottom. Blow that out, put a couple of sluices in there, which allow monodirectional flow. Have them open, but they won't be going back that way, they'll just be coming that way. So from screen right to left. There into this tunnel. Then I might put a few levees in just to circulate the water kind of thing, the way I want it to. And then we can have some bad water pumps set up for when the bad water enters there. I'll carry on building this monstrosity as well. This is going to be a mega project of a different kind, but it'll hopefully not take too long because we've got a lot of logs. We've got a lot of access to logs. We'll probably burn through them in 5 minutes. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Keep cool. Stay hydrated. And catch you all very soon. Take care. Bye for now.